it. Let's see what they discard. Maybe we can get another thing. It's not a land, obviously. They give us their Embercleave? Are you serious? Nice, bro. I love it. I love it. That's so good. Why not? We get anything else? We just kill him with the lantern instead. Right? We give them the option to kill themselves. Die by your own hand instead of the sword. Oh my gosh. No, we already have one. Let's see what else we get. I want them to kill themselves. I tried targeting my opponent with the Terror earlier and it was not working. Yeah, they do. Nice. They're gonna be a good sport about it. Let's do one more, see what we get. They're being a hell of a good sport here. I like it. Showing the synergies between the Lantern and the God of Fright. You know, we took their cleave. Oh my gosh, no way. We get a Torbrad as well. Hey everybody, welcome back. Thanks for taking the time out of your day to watch Hello Good Game. Whether this is your first video or you've been along for a while now, I appreciate each second that you spend here with me. Make sure to like the video, comment on the video, and subscribe to the channel to help support. You can also go above and beyond by becoming a YouTube member to gain access to exclusive content and VIP chat access. Today we're playing Mono Black Control, focusing around new cards like Tergrid, the God of Fright, Cosmos Elixir, and the Draugr Necromancer, taking our opponent's creatures from them and even just non-land permanents in general and using them against them. This is a lot of fun, one of my favorite decks I've played so far in Kaldheim. Let's break it down. We're going to go through the deck list, talk about the strategies, synergies, then we'll watch some gameplay footage, break down all of our play lines, finally wrap up with our closing thoughts. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. Let's break it down. All right, Elixir of Resurrection is what I'm calling the deck. It really took place around the Cosmos Elixir. I was thinking we need to do a mono black control deck that uses the Cosmos Elixir, and you know, this is what we came up with. So lots of the times when I do brew decks, I'll pick one card and then build out from there, like the seed to a tree. The Cosmos Elixir is a 4 CMC artifact, and at the beginning of your end step, draw a card if your life total is greater than your starting life total. Otherwise, gain 2 life. So we need to be above 20 life, you know, at 21 that means, in order to get the draw. Otherwise, we're getting 2 life. This is a non-legendary, so it is stackable, which is really, really cool. So we can get 4 copies of this, well, in this deck, only 3 copies of it, I guess, in play. And that's really nice. That's going to give us enough life gain to survive. It's going to give us enough draw to thrive. So on and so forth. Filling the deck around the Cosmos Elixir, we go with Tergrid, the God of Fright. This is a 4/5 with Menace. Whenever an opponent sacrifices a non-token permanent or discards a permanent card, put that card from the graveyard into the battlefield under your control. This is really, 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 really good. You know, one of the things that can take place is the sagas. They self-sacrifice right over to your side. Please and thank you. Fable Passages, you know, your opponent sacrifices that on their behalf, right over to our side, please and thank you. Maybe even shutting down something like the Emberstorm Predator that will sacrifice things to gain Indestructible, right over to our side, thank you very much. So, the God of Fright is absolutely amazing, and we'll actually combo it with Tergrid's Lantern on the opposing side, a legendary artifact for 4. We can tap it. Target player loses 3 life unless they sacrifice a non-land permanent or discard a card. We can also pay 4 to untap the Lantern, allowing us to do it multiple times per turn. If we have the God in Fright in play and the Lantern, you know, that's going to be the discard effect or the sacrifice effect to bring those permanents back into play for us, which is really nice. It pushes them into a position where they just want to lose life. However, that is basically the position you're always in because you have 20 life, use it as a resource. There is no value in your life like there is in your cards. So, the Lantern and the God of Fright are amazing. In case we don't have the God of Fright in play yet, we do have things like the Draugr Necromancer. 2 copies of this for 4 mana. It's a 4/4 zombie cleric. If a non-token creature an opponent controls would die, exile that card with an ice counter on it instead. You may cast spells from among cards in exile your opponent's own with ice counters on them, and you may spend snow mana as though it were any mana of whatever color to cast that spell. So this is very nice for two reasons. The first reason, we've got a removal deck. Sure, I'd love to replay your things. Second off, there's lots of graveyard recursion, whether it be through Luris or just general escape. The Necromancer, when anything dies, you know, of course, we'll bring that over into exile for us to play, which is very, very, very good. So, with those cards out of the way, we do have 21 Snow Swamps to support the Necromancer. And now let's break in some of the filler. We have a ton of removal. Let's break down the most important removal within Soul Shatter. This combos with obviously both of those creatures that we just mentioned. Each opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker with the highest converted mana cost among creatures and planeswalkers they control. If you have the God of Fright in play, you're getting whatever they sacrifice, right? That's absolutely amazing, and you're also clearing the board of a threat. 2 copies of Elspeth's Nightmare, an enchantment saga. When it enters play, destroy a creature with power 2 or less that an opponent controls. Next up, they reveal their hand. We take a non-creature from it. They discard it. Finally, exiling their graveyard. Very, very good. So we get a little bit of everything here. Removal, we get to discard a big threat from their hand, and we get to make sure that they're not using their graveyard. Elspeth's Nightmare is a must-have as far as utility goes. When we talk about utility, the Bloodchief's Thirst comes to mind. This is a 1 CMC, destroy target creature or planeswalker with converted mana cost 2 or less at sorcery speed. However, we can kick it for 3 as a total of 4 to destroy a creature or planeswalker regardless of its mana cost, which is really nice. So it's early, very effective, and late game it's very effective as well. Moving on, we've got some more removal within Eliminate. 2 copies of this. Instant speed, which is nice. Destroy target creature or planeswalker with converted mana cost 3 or less. Typically, I'll save this to deal with a Crawling Barrens until I know they don't have a Crawling Barrens. Next up, we do have 2 copies of Heartless Act, also at instant speed. Choose 1. Destroy target creature with no counters on it. Remove up to 3 counters from a target creature, which is great. 3 copies of Mazemind Tome, allowing us, you know, some consistency within the deck. We can tap it to scry 1. We can also pay 2 to tap it to draw a card. Each time we tap it, we add a lore counter to it. And when there are 4 lore counters, or in this case, page counters, I should call them, we will sacrifice it and gain 4 life. Moving on, 4 copies of the Solemn Simulacrum. Very nice ramp within the deck. A 2/2. When it enters play, grab a basic land, put it in the battlefield tapped. When it dies, draw a card. So, you know, not only does it help us ramp, but it helps us defend and block, and we get to draw out of it. Very, very nice within the Simulacrum. More removal within Hagra Mauling. For 4 mana at instant speed. 1 less to cast if they control no basic lands to destroy target creature. The key part of what makes this good is the Brood Pit on the opposing side, entering the battlefield tapped for a black mana source. Very nice if it's in your opening hand. Mana, if it's not, then it will be played as removal later on. 3 copies of Extinction Event at sorcery speed for 4 mana. Choose odd or even. Exile each creature with the chosen converted mana cost. 0 is even. And then, of course, we've got 2 copies of Ugin the Spirit Dragon to seal the deal. 7 loyalty when he enters, +2, 3 damage to any target, -X, exiling each permanent with converted mana cost X or less, that's 1 or more colors. And finally, -10, you gain 7 life, draw 7 cards, and then play 7 permanents from your hand into the battlefield. And, of course, 3 Castle Locthwains, tap for 4, draw a card, lose life equal to the number of cards in our hand after the draw. That's the deck. Strategies and synergies. Our overall game plan, as any control deck, is to survive, right? The first 4 turns will be the most important to us. After we break through turn 5, it really starts to get a lot easier, and turn 7 plus, we should have already, you know, decided that we've won the game. The longer your matches go as a control deck, the higher your win rate will go. This is through your opponent's frustration. This is also just because you gain value as the game goes on. Early game, you have no value. Early game, we're going 1 for 1 at best. Late game, we're taking 2 for 1s. We're taking 3 for 1s and really gaining that card advantage. Plus, we have really nice draw engines. So, general game plan, survive, make the game last a long time. We do this through removal. Like I said, going 1 for 1. Bloodchief's Thirst, Eliminate, Heartless Act, Elspeth's Nightmare. Those are our first removals that we'll use. We prioritize our removal on odd or even by identifying what deck our opponent is playing. Right? That's our second step. You know, our first overall game plan is to survive. We need to identify which deck our opponent is playing so we can now prioritize our removal. This will allow us to target either odd or even with our single target removal, and then get everything else with the Extinction Event, right? So that is a great way to make sure your removal is going as far as possible. On the downside of that, or the other side of that, if you're not removing things, we have the Tome, allowing you to draw, allowing you to scry, finding you whatever you need, whether it be Roamer removal, whether or it be your Elixir or your Ugin. The Tome is just an amazing card to help progress the speed of the game for you. With that being said, you know, you wipe the field, you play your God of Fright or your Lantern. I try to do the Lantern first in case our opponent has removal. Again, identify which deck they have. Maybe you need the 4 or 5 blocker. Who knows? And then again, we just start using Soul Shatter. We've got our Necromancer in play maybe, if not the God of Fright. Typically, why I play the Lantern first is because we have the Necromancer and we can seal their stuff this way. And then this kind of eats up the removal. And then, you know, later on we do sneak the God of Fright in play and seal the deal that way. So, you know, you kind of fake them out because they have to remove it. It can't stay in play. You'll win the game with this, but it eats their removal, and now you're safe to play Tergrid on top of it. So they both kind of do the same thing. Obviously, Tergrid's a lot better, but the Necromancer is just fine as well, as far as I'm concerned. So, thank you guys for your time and attention. You know, once you're done surviving, you play Ugin and you win the game. Easy, right? So make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the channel to a friend. Join our Discord to take place in our free cash prize monthly tournaments, Brawl and Artisan. You can find them on MTG Melee. Just search Hello Good Game. We also have a 500,000 gem giveaway just for subscribing to the YouTube channel. We also have 100 one-on-one sessions with myself with $20 each. You know, there's so much going on. It's absolutely ridiculous. There's more things that I'm forgetting about, of course, as well. So, thank you for watching. Your time and attention does not go unnoticed. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I do my best to reward you guys. Unfortunately, Wizards cut the codes, so I don't have any codes for you guys anymore. Maybe that's something that they pick up in the future. At this point, I would even pay for them to give them out, but, you know, there's just no option for that right now. Hashtag sad face. It is what it is. Enjoy today's gameplay footage. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the channel to your friends, support financially on Twitch, Patreon, YouTube, and our Amazon link. Take care, and we'll see you in a few. Our opponent goes first. That's just fine. 2 land plus removal is, you know, basically a keep. I wish we had a Tome or something like this, but we'll get there. It's a nice turn 1. Going 1 for 1's not really what we want to do, though. I mean, it is a good one to get, but... they're paying life for this. Pass our turn, see what they do. Kill it. We get hit for 2. We could have Soul Shattered it as well, I guess, but... that's a nice top deck for us. No shortage of removal. Liking these lands. Those are pretty cool. Alright, Elspeth in play, Aspirin in play. Let's kill the one that gives indestructible. Take the turn off. Basically mitigating the damage that it will do. Let's see what else they have, right? We could get ourselves into trouble here. We could have... yeah, I think we will. We need to burn them out now. Okay, let's kill Vito. We get hit for 2. Land, that's fine. Back up to 20. Cosmos Elixir OP. Alright, we kill the Aspirin here. Now we're worried about Lurrus. Right? We have no hand. An event. A little late, bro. That's okay, though. We go up to 22 now. And if they don't do any damage, we're drawing. And now that's really, really good. Tome in play. That's awesome. That's our turn. Take the draw. Land sucks. It's okay, though. I'll take that draw with the Tome as well. Start double drawing each turn. For a few turns. More land. That's just great. Land in play. Tome draw. More land. Let's see what we draw here. Not removal. Oh my god. So many lands, you guys. So many lands. What are we gonna do? Draw 3 more lands all in a row? Wow, they paid life for that too. Nice. So they're gaining lots of life here. Let's draw a card. Okay, perfect. So we can event and Soul Shatter for a total of 7. Or we could just Ugin -3, right? And win the game. We're still 20 life because of the Cosmos Elixir. It's goofy. -3. Nice. We do have Cosmos Elixir. You know, the land is light. We do have 24, though, so it shouldn't be a problem. And we've got some removal. Well, 1 removal. Hello, good game. So we're having the question whether you can connect your account to a region so you can play with people from your region. All accounts are on one server, as far as I'm aware of. And it's just really about playing what time your region's active most. I know if I'm up late or really early, I get loads of Japanese names, right? And that's just because they're on the opposite time. They've got to be playing creatures, right? Let's just hold up our mana. We have our Elixir next turn. We've not dropped in life yet, so that's a quick startup for that. They have 4 available mana. Wow, nice. Okay. Rule ramp. So there's like Vorinclex. Which they're probably dropping on us right now. Like, I do not doubt that we get hit for 6 here. What are they doing to us? Oh, waking the trolls. I'm glad we got that out. I'm just gonna start flooding the field with my permanents. They take our land. One in that hand. No way. You dirty dog. Dang, bro. And they've got a tome. Stop it. Can't cast. No way. The cycling's better for them. We have the event for the trolls. Right, they're not bouncing this, so we can just play our 4th land and whatever. Right, I don't think they have haste, do they? No, just trample. But there are multiples. And they're taking our lands. 5 of them. Wow. We basically need Extinction Events back to back, in all honesty. There's no other way around that other than 2 Extinction Events. Well, so they've got 5 of them. And it would take 4 to kill us. Holy. So dragon goes. But it's this other trolls that really is going to screw us unless we top deck another event. Cry. No, we don't get it. We don't get it. And we can't take 25 damage, so I think we just have to use our single target removal here. You know what I mean? And save this for next turn. Because we can kill 2 of them, and that way we're only taking 15 damage. Oh, there it is! We could have used it. We could have used it. Alright, that is a ton of trolls. That is a lot of trolls, baby. Alright, let's start hitting these off. Gulp. Gulp. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We get hit for 12. They're taking their draws. Sure. Another tome in play. Sure. Another land. Let's hit even. Wow. We're hitting 8 creatures. Nice. We're gaining life now with the elixir. We took a lot of damage there. Okay. Gain that back. How can we survive this? We need to get our Ugin back in rotation. They're just drawing like mad. Nice. This is really risky. But I think I want to try it. We could kill it, but... Oh, nice. What are those other cards? They're just drawing. They're just looking for the cleave, right? These are evens and odds, too, which sucks. Another tome? Stop it. really risking this. You know, if we just go tit for tat, we'll never get there. They've got everything they need. They've got draw engines. Like, we can't use single target. We just have to try to gain our own value. Those tomes saved them so hard. And have they pulled every single giant they own? Goodness gracious. Two cards in hand. You know, lots of drawing left to do for them. They might just have it. They pull their last giant? I don't doubt it. It's always the Bone Crusher, baby. I think they got it. They're like targeting everything. They're going crazy with their mouse. Smashing. Okay. Annoying. Oh, those are both odds. I thought the dragon was even this whole time. Shoot. This 4/4 dragon, I think, costs 4 for some reason. Okay, we don't get stomped. Yet. Yet. Frig off, Randy. Now they draw more, looking for their last stomp. So now they will have lethal if they get stomped. We kill even, and then we're gonna exile stomps. Or odds. We're making them work for it, that's for sure. Oh, they just got it. Nice. Every single Bone Crusher in the top half of their deck. Good game. We almost had that one. Really nice game, though. Our opponent goes first. 2 lands. 3 with the Mauling. Lurrus, Rogues, gross. We don't want to miss a land, so let's start slow. Thieves Guild, that's fine. Oh, 2 Cosmos Elixirs, that sucks. Tome and play. We just want to make sure we hit that Extinction Event on 4. Robber in play. Super Mill. Basically as bad as the crabs. Almost worse because you can play more than 1 rogue per turn. Alright, so they're tapped out. Which sucks, but like look at this mill. This is my turn 2. And half of my deck is gone, and half of my life's gone. This is my turn 2. Really? Really? Legitimately my turn 2. We need the 4th land. Thought Thief goes, so we might survive. I'm sure they'll just drop another one, though, and get that huge buff. They play more things, I'd like them to be odds. They take the draw. Check our library, 34. The Thought Thief. Again, like... This is our turn 3. This is worse than being Embercleave, you know what I mean? Like, they just win. It's a good game. I mean, I don't know if it's a good game, but they win. Two life and 27 cards left. Seems fair. Does nothing. We just died to the 2 damage this does. Why are they even just sitting there doing nothing? It's so easy to sack your robber. Oh, rogues. Going first. You know, doesn't look good, but whatever. We'll take it. We shouldn't complain. We'll just do our best. We can get that 4th land, maybe this works out. They're not playing rogues, which is nice. Creatures, which we can actually remove. I might save that Heartless Act. Right? We're not doing anything with our mana this turn. And now we probably want to play it, because if we top deck a land, we'll play our Simulacrum. Let's see if they have a play afterwards. The Harbinger. I still go Simulacrum, and then we just block with it. That way we're not slowing down at all. Hopefully they play another odd with 3 mana. Take the block, draw our card. Yep. No. The ooze can hit. We'll push that through. Maya's gonna come sit on my lap, I think. Come here, Maya. Good girl. Come on. Yeah. Good girl. Alright. Take our land. Hopefully I can get the cat to calmly lay down. No, no, stay. Stay. You come back here. Should we kick Timmy Bean out of your bed? Simba stole Maya's bed on top of my computer. And she's not happy about it. She says that's her bed. We block the Harbinger again. Yeah, you gotta kick him out of there, Maya. Take action here. Gonna have a cat fight in my face in a second. So we're sitting at 7. You know, we can double drop these, kill both creatures. I guess let's pass our turn. We're close enough to an Ugin that it doesn't really matter if we burn our removal. Like, we're no longer trying to survive. So the Harbinger goes. They have to self-sack. And then we're going to kill this ooze as well. They're actually being good. They're trying to share it. They're working on it. Am good girl? Okay, Yarvil's fine. I wish we had one of those to drop on top of Tergrid. And I don't know how much damage we really want to take. We could stand in the way. The damage is probably fine. Let's go in with the tome. Let's take our draw. Cry. That puts us at 4. We may as well just get the lantern in play. Alright. Cause a discard here. Or they'll probably just lose life, to be honest. But we know that, you know, they're not doing 16 damage, and we have Ugin, so it should be fine. They could have Questing Beast. They don't. No. Nice. Alrighty. Our opponent goes first, but we have lots of land. Hello, good game. We're into it. Necromancer. Let's see what's up. We've got some Abzan Jazz in play so far. We're building to our Simulacrum, getting our Cosmos Elixir in play as well. Alset is slightly annoying. So it's going to be Luris, Ruin. Let's just clean it up, I guess. Not really doing anything here. Just chilling. We've got the lands, and we don't need to ramp, so there's no Ugin. So let's take the Elixir and try to draw the Ugin, right? So if you have something to play, Simulacrum to ramp into it. If you don't have it, Elixir to try to pull it. Oh, no. Nice. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Lesson immediately learnt there. I mean, it's still the process we want to take, but they're lucky to have that removal. You know, we know they have creatures, but where are they? The runes draw cards, which is good. Alright, alright. It survives as well. I kind of want to keep some of these things out of the grave, I feel like. And then we still have Shatter at instant speed. So we should be fine. Our turn. Let's pass our turn. Yeah, we have 22 life. We could use our castle. Could use our castle. I don't know if it's smart or not. Lots of removal. We'd be taking 5 damage. This is nice. Let's see if they try to target it. Yep. So they don't get a draw here. They don't get the fight effect. Creature dies. Let's just go Lantern first off. Just dealing our damage with the Lantern. All attacks. Down to 13, if you can believe it. Okay, Binding kills Lantern again. Binding is so good. Let's get in their hand. Pass our turn. Right, we want to make sure that we're getting rid of their Ugin. If we can. Not that they have it. We have no instant speed wrap up here, so they're going to get the draw probably. A double draw. Nice. Let's start taking that draw. We lose 4 life down to 18. We just kill this creature. We'll have to kill this creature too, though. Another Lantern in play. So they don't need Death Touch, so that's a really good sacrifice. They play the bird. Auras are less to cast, which is really good. But oh, these are auras. Nice. So these are getting put on for 1. Which is really good. Right? Even to draw a card for 1. Oh, it's not bad. I think we're relatively safe. We get in their hand. So they go all in. Oh my gosh. They have the mana to protect it, but we're not from Extinction Event. There's nothing for us to grab. We'll just hit evens. Let's just keep hitting with the Lantern, I guess. Nice. Very good, very good. Our opponent goes first. Lots of land, a little bit of removal. I was able to lock down a cat right on my lap. Amazing. I love it. Oh, no. Oh, no. We're just pulling more land, too. Not good. We need removal. We need so much removal. The elixir helps, but not enough. Oh, it's a good thing we killed one of them. We need more removal. Grimrock Knight. Boulder Rush for free. Need more removal. That's not it. That's not it. That's not the removal we need. We need more removal. That's not it. Maya left. I need my cat back. Are you serious? He says that other cat's gotta move. So this is our 4th land, and we're super duper dead. But we can play the Necro and just show ourselves out in style. There's no need to get cleaved on top of that, right? Sometimes you just can't get to your removal. All right, our opponent goes first. I found the removal. We have the land too. I think it's a good spread. This is a good spread. Looks yummy, brah. What's for dindins? Oh, we got some new friend requests. More mono red. At least there wasn't a fervent champion out of the gates. Into a second one. Into a boulder rush. Into a toll brand. Just robber of the rich. Nothing serious. Who's a land? Right, let's take this out of the fray. We're pulling land, you know, getting into Tergrid. Nice. They get an Ugin. Let's just take it. Simulacrum's out next for a block and land. It's a lot smoother when you have removal, right? Alright, we're gonna get hit here. Mai's bummed out that her cat bed got stolen still. She keeps looking back at me all sad. Come here. Come on my lap. She wants to. Looks like they're bricking kind of as well. So let's take a full advantage of the ramp. Get as much out as we can. Alright. So there's no block. And our hand is full, so they're still gonna get the draw. Lots of land here, man. They take the attack. Draw from our library. Phoenix in play, okay. We're gonna use some removal, I guess. Kill it. And we're sitting on 5. Can we get this to pop off? We have 2 Soul Shatters in hand. This could be big payout here. They pump it. Perfect. Down to 6. I mean, that is pretty risky, but... Let's take it. I think we're safe just to keep pushing out. Right, it can chump block. Let's push in. We don't want to play too passive. We only have 6 life. It's either a stomp or a haste creature. Bone Crusher on their own Phoenix. I like it. Lantern in play. Take our hit. End our turn. We use Soul Shatter before the Lantern. right, if there is haste. Really nice match here, showing Tergrid and the Lantern working together. Soul Shatter as well is very good. We don't even have to target it, which is nice. We just get it. Let's see what they discard. Maybe we can get another thing. It's not a land, obviously. They give us their Embercleave? Are you serious? Nice, bro. I love it. I love it. That's so good. Why not? We get anything else? We just kill him with the Lantern instead. Right? We give them the option to kill themselves. Die by your own hand instead of the sword. Oh my gosh. No, we already have one. Let's see what else we get. I want them to kill themselves. I tried targeting my opponent with the Terror earlier, and it was not working. Yeah, they do. Nice. They're going to be a good sport about it. Let's do one more, see what we get. They're being a hell of a good sport here. I like it. Showing the synergies between the Lantern and the God of Fright. You know, we took their cleave. Oh my gosh, no way. We get a Torbrad as well. Oh my gosh, that's pretty cool. You guys, what do you think of the deck? You know, we're seeing these really strong decks these last few days that only have a couple cards in them. I want to add more, but it's like it takes away from the overall power. We need to remind ourselves, now that opening week is over, the meta is starting to form. People are done playing the jank, right? And now we need to be serious, right? Cosmos Elixir, absolutely amazing. This belongs to me in any Ugin deck. Mono black is already strong enough. We use Tergrid, we use Necromancer. I think this is a fine deck. I think it is, you know, tier 2. I think the tier 1 deck probably will not use the Necromancer and will just be even more control. But again, we're trying to work in as many new cards as we can while still having a blast. I think that Poison the Cup could go in here as well if we wanted to, you know, maybe remove something else like the Heartless Act. But these are going to be things that we continue to test as we continue. So what cards would you guys like to see in this deck that weren't included? You know, Poison the Cup is one of them. Are there any others? Whether they're new or old, let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys for your time and attention. Remember, there's a pinned comment with my links in it, and then I reply to the pinned comment with a woof and a line through it. Everybody woof on that comment, and let's see how many woofs we can get. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you in just a few moments within the next video.